quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. If you're looking, and a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Marcus Smart, Brandon Clark out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Durant in at the 3. And for the Pistons, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Jaren Jackson. We got a good old-fashioned East versus West rivalry for you tonight. You don't want to miss this one.
BA, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. When these two teams play, they leave it all out on the floor. This should be a terrific game. Pure desire from Sadiq. Did not want to be denied.
Basket counts.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Durant, the pass to Smart. The ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple, and it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Guarded by Durant. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Outside Durant. And again, it's Chicago.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Pass to Drummond. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Smart. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
It's not a quick shot release, but it's high and smooth. Shai with the defender in his face.
Smart finds Bey. Clark with it. Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, BA, look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Bey drops in the layup for 2. Bey's got his second basket on the night.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And the Pistons call time here.
Here comes the team shirts, everybody. Who wants one?
And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Alexander.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
A nice little floater by Gilgeous-Alexander. Excels at scoring on the move.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Kevin Durant could easily be on the Mount Rushmore of best players in this league when it's all said and done. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Drummond passes to Caldwell-Pope. Jackson outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the offensive rebound. And Gobert with a block.
You could feel that block from here. Gobert, exceptional timing on that play.
Here's Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 11. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 8 points now. Chicago leading. Here's Clark. Bay inside. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Bay, good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Smart against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Smart with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Zubats, he's checked in for Chicago. Tyler Hero comes in for Bay. Smart against Gilgeous-Alexander. The turnaround jumper. And Gobert with the stuff.
What a save by Gobert, using that reach to beat the defense to that rebound.
Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. Excellent D there from Hero.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
The Pistons making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Simmons is checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Jackson finds Beasley. Chicago grabs the miss. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Goes back up. A nice shot by McGee.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smart. That one is off. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Strus. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 7. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And the Bulls shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ivica Zubats out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot.
Get into the passing lanes and you never know what will happen. Smart took advantage of a lazy pass that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Mark is checked in for Chicago. Sadiq Bey comes in for Smart.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
McGee finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Clark, the pass to Bey. Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. That's good from Durant on the assist by Clark. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And the Pistons call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Brown's checked in for Beasley. McGee in the post. Zubac's there. And the shot's good. McGee's got 6 points. The Bulls have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Pass to Hero. And he drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game, beating people off the dribble.
Hero, Tyler, Hero, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hero. Well, some guys tend to shrink in big moments. Tyler Hero, not one of those guys, Steve.
He believes in himself, and this team believes in him. Whether it's a timely 3, drive to the bucket, draw and dish, Tyler Hero makes winning plays.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there.
Pass to Strus. And Clark with a block. Durant looking around. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bey. Fires from deep. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
A very balanced 3-point shooter. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't force things out here.
Hero against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Zubac. And here's Durant. Back to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. A nice shot from Durant.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Strus the pass to Jackson. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Look at these numbers. There's a reason SGA is one of the best guards in the NBA right now.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Clark grabs the board.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McGee in the post. He's guarded by Zubac. A nice shot by McGee.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Here we go.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Pistons. Gobert's checked in for Chicago. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Chicago, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference.
When I look at Chicago, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Hero against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Strus finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Hero. SGA doing his thing in close.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Outside Durant. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Brown. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Jackson. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. Strus against Bay. Pass to Hero. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Really the only place Gobert looks to score, right under the hoop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hero grabs the board. And for Chicago, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Here's Durant. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it. Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Hero, and the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love how Tyler Hero values every possession, gets the rebound, and converts.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Do a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 28 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got Jaren Jackson. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
For the Bulls, Durant. Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 17-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. Fifth on the list, Marcus Smart.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bulls shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Smart passes to Bay. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Drummond against Gobert. The three ball drains the triple.
Making the right pass to the right guy. Murphy was all lined up and ready to strike.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Just 3 to shoot. Nice shot by Durant.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Drummond. Guarded by Durant. Jackson on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bay. SGA working through contact inside.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Bay right side. Here's the three. Second chance shot. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Clark. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Detroit.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Clark outside. Smart passes to Gobert. Over Drummond. Get out of Gobert's way. Wow.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And Gobert with a block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take three-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
Yeah, it all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. McGee, he's checked in for the Pistons. Beasley comes in for Jackson. And the Bulls also making a change. Simmons has checked in for Bay. Clark finds Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
And stolen by Simmons. The hook shot. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Steve, the most recent CBA increased two-way player slots. Now teams can carry 3 instead of 2. How do you like it?
I love it. The two-way player rule has been a huge success. Lots of guys have been discovered that way, given a chance to play in this league.
Strus, he's checked in for the Pistons. Simmons with it. Strus covering. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Driving to the basket. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
An exceptional finisher, and some contact like that won't stop Shai completely.
Here's Nesmith. No points so far. Here's Simmons. Ooh, McGee with the block. Pass to Beasley. Off target from outside.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Here's Nesmith. Strus with a defensive effort. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
So confident when finishing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving. Extra pass, attack pass, and
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity. Good ball movement, good body movement. Just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of the evening.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Bulls, Rudy Gobert is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Durant against Beasley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the San Antonio Spurs.
In that game against Portland, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Saddiq's energy level is impressive. Good at getting himself to the charity stripe.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Beasley. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Caldwell-Pope against Bey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And they pick up 2.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Durant, the pass to Smart. Here's Gobert. The contact, not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
I like the concentration from Gobert, refusing to let the defense distract him.
Smart against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson on the wing. Shoots over Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be uneven to Zubac.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Smart with a bucket.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
The defense going at Kevin Durant, so he gets physical right back, ensuring he draws a foul while shooting.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant. Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Three-pointer. And the Pistons, another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Count it. Good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Detroit has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Gobert against Drummond. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Here's Bay. And Chicago again with a bucket.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Smart passes to Bay. To the left side wing. Oh, KD making the Bigs feel his presence.
With the height, the length, and the skill set Durant has, just too much to deal with there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. The shot by Drummond, no good. Here are the Bulls with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bulls.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Smart against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Smart. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Keep going back, learning from mistakes, but I keep